in your eyes now, but I know there's always a way. From sunrise till dawn, I'll be here waiting. From sunrise till dawn, I'll never stop. I'll fix you up, make everything much smoother again. I'll fix you up, from sunrise till dawn, my friend. I'll fix you up, with these hands and heart so true. I'll fix you up, Daniel, I'll fix you up. The connections might be tangled, the power source has lost its spark, but every wire tells a story, and I can mend what's torn apart. From sunrise till dawn, I'll be here waiting. From sunrise till dawn, I'll never stop. I'll fix you up, make everything run smooth again. I'll fix you up, from sunrise till dawn, my friend. I'll fix you up, with these hands and heart so true. I'll fix you up, Daniel, I'll fix you up. When the current isn't flowing, when the signals disappear, I'll be here with tools and patience, make the static crystal clear. Every cable, every circuit, every problem that you bring, I'll restore what time has broken, make the whole world sing. So don't you worry about tomorrow, don't you stress about today. I've got maintenance for your troubles, and I'll chase them all away. I'll fix you up, make everything run smooth again. I'll fix you up, from sunrise till dawn, my friend. I'll fix you up, with these hands and heart so true. I'll fix you up, Daniel, I'll fix you up. Hey, Daniel, everything's good as new. Hey, Daniel, I'll fix you up for you.
Well, welcome to the show. Today is Judge Erane C. Washington. I like this judge too. She don't play either. But like I said, a lot of these judges are compassionate, but they also don't play games. And I almost walked away from all this. The thing is, I covered What the Hells for a long time, and I decided that I wasn't going to do it anymore. And I think that's within my right. Anyways, the two idiots turned off transcripts, so I'm not in the mood to sit there for 3 hours or 4 hours listening to them. Who the hell is that? Listen to those two women talk. Jesus. So I decided to do court stuff. And I've been doing okay with the court stuff. So let's get on with the show. And this is Judge Washington. So let me share screen. Let me clear this. Let me go back to StreamYard. Make this bigger. Now, this thing with the two different aspects, I think I'm just going to put it back in single aspect. If this live stream doesn't get any views from the other aspect, which I think would be like the phone and your TV set and stuff like that, I'm just going to go back to doing it in a single format like I've been doing it for years. But this is Judge Washington.
think you have the screen closed on the camera. So.
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
I started working at the barbershop.
My name
Okay, very good. Thank you. What is your name?
is Bryce Valerio, Your Honor.
Thank you. Sorry about that.
No worries.
Tiffany Woods. I think we should.
Is Derek Riles available? Is he online?
Yes, she is. Unmute and say state your name, Derek.
Hi, good morning. Derek Riles here.
Why do we have Judge Pope?
This is the date and time schedule for sentencing.
Hold on, everybody. It says Judge. It's supposed to be Judge Washington, and it's mostly Judge Pope. So I don't know what the heck happened there.
Good morning, everyone. 14B District Court is now in session. My name is
Here we
Erane
go.
Washington, and I'm the judge that will be presiding over this session. Please make sure your devices remain muted until your case is called. Once the case is called, the attorneys will place their appearances on first, and then after that, please state your name. The court will call the matter of Ypsilanti Township versus Sierra Robinson, case number 25T00054.
Paul Barnett on behalf of the township.
And good morning, Your Honor. Robert Ellman with and on behalf of Ms. Robinson, who is present through the Washington County Jail.
Ms. Robinson, please state your name.
Sierra Robinson.
Thank you. We're here for a bond violation and a pretrial today.
Yes.
The defendant was arraigned on this bond violation before the magistrate on September 16, 2025, at which time she explained all of the sober link tests, which are actually alcohol positive. And there are numerous ones, as you can probably hear my voice. I'm losing it, and I want to try to get through the docket today.
Yeah. So, and Your Honor, if I may, we did go through all of those tests on the record with the magistrate. I've also received a copy of the violation report, gone over it with my client. At this time, Your Honor, Ms. Robinson would admit to the failing to test at the June date where she stopped submitting tests. She would admit to the missed retest, but however, at this time, she still denies consuming any alcohol.
I guess we should schedule this for a hearing.
At this time, she still denies consuming any alcohol.
Let's go with October the 8th.
If I could just have a moment, Your Honor, to confirm that date on my schedule.
You.
That does work for me. And Your Honor, may I address bond?
I don't know what there is to address, but you can try.
Well, Your Honor, Ms. Robinson would like me to argue bond today to see if you would be willing to release her on a scram tether. A scram tether, I think, would address any concerns with her drinking and missing tests. I think we could avoid that issue. I would also like to note that her daughter's birthday is September 30th, and so she really would like to be out of custody so she'd be able to celebrate her daughter's birthday with her. She does have a place to live, and so I could give you that address, Your Honor, if you'd.
Okay. Mr. Barnett, do you have a position on this?
I would ask you to deny that request given the extensive history of testing issues.
You. This case has been going on since February 5th of 2025. And she had a community corrections bond violation on March 20th of 2025. She was arraigned, and then she scheduled up for trial And then she had another bond violation on May 5th of 2025. She was arraigned and claimed that it was mouthwash.
What was
And she had this last bond violation in which there are at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So many, I might as well stop counting. Putting her on a scram tether does not allow us to determine whether or not she's still drinking. She was drinking on the sober link. She'll be drinking on the scram, and we won't know until she decides to come in and download it. So at this point in time, the bond motion is denied. We'll have our hearing and find out where we are with it.
Thank you, Your Honor. It's good to see you, and I hope you feel better.
Thank you. We'll see you on October 8th, ma'am. Your bond is continued as denied.
Never ever sue the driver who crashed into you after a
Mr. Erane Sheik, please raise your right hand to be sworn. Do you swear or affirm you will translate from English to Urdu and Urdu to English to the best of your ability, sir?
I do, Your Honor.
Thank you. The court will call the case of Ypsilanti Township versus Shazia Raja. Case numbers 24W002966 and 25W000479.
वो जज साहब आपको केस को बुला रही है तो आप मौजूद हो जाए केस के लिए आप अपनी म्यूट ऑन करें.
Paul Barnett on behalf of the township.
वो सरकारी का वकील का नाम है पॉल बर्नेट.
Allison Muller here on behalf of Mr. Raja.
जो आपका वकील जो है ना उसका नाम है एलिसन बर्नेट मोलर.
Mr. Raja, oh, sorry. Mr. Raja, can you state your name?
आप अपनी नाम बता दें.
You have to unmute, please, sir.
आप अपनी म्यूट पे उतार दें, म्यूट से है.
Raja.
He's stating his name.
Thank you. We're here today for a pretrial, 2 pretrials.
Yes, Your Honor, and we do have an offer from Mr. Barnett that we're ready to move forward on today.
वो बता रही थी जो सरकारी वकील ने वो अपने को ऑफर दे दी और वो तैयार है आगे जाने के लिए.
अच्छा.
Okay.
And Mr. Barnett, I believe the offer is to have Mr. Raja plead to 1 count of dog at large and to dismiss the other count.
और वो जो ऑफर जो है ना सरकारी के वकील को दे दी आपको एक जो है ना एक काउंट की जो कुत्ते के लिए वो मसला है और बाकी जो काउंट है वो छुट्टी करेंगे वो खत्म करेंगे जो दूसरा काउंट है.
That is correct.
और सरकारी वकील ने बोला तो ये सही है.
And is it still correct we agreed to a fines and cost only sentence with also an order for Mr. Raja not to have his animal? Is that correct?
वो बता रही थी आपकी वकील जो डील जो बनाई थी सरकारी वकील के साथ है वो सिर्फ जो सजा तो होगा सिर्फ जुर्माना देने पड़ेगा और दूसरा जो है वो आपकी अपनी कुत्ता तो नहीं रख सकते.
That is also correct.
वो भी सरकारी वकील ने जो
जज साहब को बोले कि मेरे घर में नोटिस भेज दें क्योंकि मेरी घर में कोई वैल्यू नहीं है. वो मेरी घर में और बच्चों के आके मेरी वैल्यू नहीं है तो आप घर में नोटिस भेजें.
He would like to suggest that if you could please send that notice to the house for his अपने बच्चों के लिए.
हम मेरे बच्चों को घर वालों में नोटिस भेजें क्योंकि मेरी घर में कोई वैल्यू नहीं.
Mr. Raja, we're not talking about notices yet. We're putting a plea on the record, if that's what you want to do.
हाँ, अभी वो कह रही वो बाद में सुनेंगे ये बात. अभी तो ये सिर्फ ये जो डील बना के वो बात कर देंगे, उसके बाद आप पूछ सकते हैं।
ठीक।
Okay.
And to counsel, please advise me as to which one he's pleading to and which one he's not, because I can't write it down unless I know that.
और वो जज
Okay.
सिर्फ ये पूछ रही थी तो किस जो चार्ज है ना वो आपके लिए वो करना चाहेंगे और किसकी छुट्टी करना चाहेंगे, वो सिर्फ अपनी के लिए जरूरत होती है, फिर वो लिखने के लिए।
अच्छा।
He could plead to the most recent one, 25W479, and I would or 25W479, and I would dismiss the older case, 24W2966.
जो दो केसेस है ना, एक पुरानी की और एक नया की, वो
अच्छा।
सरकारी वकील ये बोल रहा है जो पुरानी वाले जो केस है ना वो खत्म कर दे और जो नया वाले जो केस है ना वो उसके लिए बस आप उसकी डील बना दें।
अच्छा, ठीक।
ओके।
All right, Mr. Raja, it's my understanding, sir, you're going to be pleading guilty in case number 25W000479.
वो जज ये पूछ रही थी तो आप सिर्फ आपसे पूछ रही है तो आप ये मंजूर है जो आपके जो केस के जो है आपकी 12 में जो एक जो आपने वो प्ली करने के गिल्टी के लिए वो आप खुद करेंगे और पुराना वाला खत्म करेंगे?
हाँ।
Yes, Your Honor.
In exchange for a plea in that case, then the other charge of Docket large in 24W002966 would be dismissed.
वो ये बस ये दोबारा बता रही है जो केस जो पुराना वाला वो खत्म करेंगे, डिसमिस करेंगे और सिर्फ ये वाला एक ही जो केस है ना नया वाला वो चलाएंगे।
ठीक।
Yes.
In addition to that, you will have a fines and costs only sentence.
और वो इसकी अलावा जो आपका जो सिर्फ जुर्माना जो आपको मिलेगा सिर्फ ये होगा ये जो पैसे की देना पड़ेगा, सजा की जुर्माना देना पड़ेगा।
ठीक।
Okay.
And you have to agree to an order to relinquish and not have any animals.
और आप ये भी मान लेंगे तो आपने जो आपके जो जानवर है घर में जो कुत्ते वगैरह आप उसकी रख नहीं सकते और वो अपने घर पे नहीं रख सकते कुत्ता अपने वो देना।
ठीक।
Okay.
Don't sell your house without getting bonus cash.
Is a misdemeanor and it carries a maximum penalty up to 90 days in the Washtenaw County Jail. And is it $500 per it?
सबसे जो मैक्सिमम जो सजा हो सकता है इस चार्ज की जो कुत्ते जो भागने वाला जो होता है वो 90 दिन का जेल का टाइम हो सकता है और $500 का जुर्माना भी हो सकता है, ये सबसे ज्यादा हो सकता है तो।
अच्छा।
ओके।
Yes, sir.
हाँ जी हाँ बोला।
If that's what you want to do, sir, please raise your right hand to be sworn.
अपनी सीधा हाथ ऊपर करे शहादत लेने की।
क्या बोला?
सीधा हाथ ऊपर करे।
Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to provide will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
आप अब वादा करते जो आप अपनी बात करेंगे और वो सच होगा, सिर्फ सच होगा और कोई और गलत में नहीं होगा इसमें?
हाँ, इंशाल्लाह सच होगा।
Yes, God willing it'll be the truth.
Thank you. I can't actually see your hand, though. I need to see your hand when you
वो
say.
आपका हाथ को दिखाना पड़ेगा कैमरा में, वो हाथ को नजर नहीं आ रही। हाथ ऊपर करे दोबारा। हाँ जी।
You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and
वो
nothing but.
दोबारा ये पूछ रही है आपसे जो आपने वादा करते तो
Sir,
सच।
keep your hand up while you answer me.
हाथ हाँ जो हाथ ऊपर रखना चाहिए फिर जवाब देना पड़ता है।
क्या?
हाथ ऊपर रखे, हाथ नीचे ना करे। और आप अब वादा करते तो आप सच बोलेंगे।
हाँ जी, सच
Yes,
बोलो।
Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you.
शुक्रिया।
You may lower your hand now.
आप हाथ नीचे कर सकते हैं।
ठीक है।
I'm going to go with some rights that you have that you're going to give up by entering into this plea. Please stop me if you have any questions or if you feel like you need to speak with your attorney again.
वो आपके साथ का हकूक से आपको बताएगी जो आपका क्या हुकूक है और कोई सवाल हो उसको रोक ले और कोई सवाल हो अपनी वकील के लिए उससे आप पूछ सकते हैं।
ठीक।
Okay.
You have the right to have a trial by a jury, at which time, or a judge, at which time you can call witnesses to speak for you, and you can get an order signed by this court to require that they come to court.
आपका ये हक है जो आपने इस केस के जो आगे लेके जाना चाहते हैं तो है ट्रायल पे, तो आप ये हक है तो आप जज के सामने आप केस लड़ सकते हैं और आप ज्यूरी के सामने भी लड़ सकते हैं और वो आप अपनी के लिए जो गवाह जो है ना आपकी केस के लिए वो भी आप बुला सकते हैं जो आपका दिल लगे तो।
अच्छा।
Okay.
You have the right to see, hear, and question any and all witnesses that are called against you by the prosecution.
और जो आपकी ये भी आपकी हक है जो आपके सरकारी वकील के जो वो उसकी गवाह लेके आएंगे सामने आपके भी हक है उसके लिए सवाल पूछने का और उसकी पूछने के लिए कुछ चीज आपके केस के बारे में।
ठीक।
You have the right to be a witness for yourself, or you could choose to remain silent. And if you chose to remain silent, the prosecutor couldn't comment on that.
और आपका भी हक है जो आप खुद अपने अपने के लिए आप गवाह बन सकते हैं या आपने चुप होना के लिए भी आपकी हक है और आप फैसला करते चुप होने के लिए तो जो वकील सरकारी वकील है ना ये आपके लिए कुछ कह भी नहीं सकता फिर इसके मामले में कुछ पूछ सकते आपसे। यस।
You have the right to be presumed innocent unless the prosecutor can prove you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. Do you understand all of those rights, sir?
आपका हक ये भी है तो आपके जो इस चार्ज के लिए आप मासूम के लिए आप हो सकते हैं और सरकारी वकील का जॉब होगा आपके लिए ये केस का पेश करने के लिए आपके सामने आपको गिल्टी बनाने के लिए। आपको ये सारे समझ आई जो उसने जज साहब ने बोली थी?
हाँ आप।
Yes, Your Honor.
If you were, well, sorry, strike that. There is also no automatic right to appeal the decision that you have, that you're making today.
और जो आपका जो फैसला जो आप करने लगे हैं उसके बाद में आपको तो उसकी अपील तो नहीं कर सकते फिर बाद में।
ठीक।
Yes, Your Honor.
And if you were on probation, parole, or bond on it's the two. March 22nd, 2025, when this occurred, you could be in violation of that probation, parole, or bond. Do you understand that part?
और जो मार्च जो ये जो मामला में हुई थी ना ये कुत्ते वाला जो मामला और
हाँ।
उससे पहले जो आपका कोई प्रोबेशन में था या किसी मामले में पैरोल में था या उसमें जो किसी चीज ऐसा तरह तो उसमें अफेक्ट हो सकता है उससे पहले जो कुछ ऐसा तरह आपके पास थे या नहीं।
ठीक है सर।
Okay.
Were you on probation, parole, or bond on that date?
आप उस वक्त में आप कोई प्रोबेशन में थे या कचेरी से कोई पैरोल में थे आप या कैदी पैरोल में या कुछ ऐसा तरह उस वक्त में थे आप?
नहीं।
No, Your Honor.
Thank you. And if you're not a U.S. citizen, sir, there could be immigration consequences. Do you understand that?
और ये भी है जो आपका जो स्टेटस जो है ना सिटीजन होने का तो आप सिटीजन ना हो तो फिर ये भी आपकी इफेक्ट भी हो सकता है।
अच्छा।
Okay.
To the charge of dog at large, how do you plead, sir?
और जो ये केस है आपके बारे में कुत्ते की जो केस है जो आप कैसे उसको आप प्ली करते हैं?
अब क्या कहना क्या प्ली यानी कि
What so the plea he should be pleading when his attorney would help him
एक्सप्लेन करें क्या मतलब मैं क्या क्या कह सकता हूँ?
what he want. I don't know if his attorney is available.
Stop what you are doing if you have 3 minutes and need a little extra. Are you getting left?
Mr. Raja, if you're accepting the deal, then you would be pleading guilty to this charge.
आप जो ये मामला में एक्सेप्ट करते तो फिर हमने गिल्टी बस प्ली करना पड़ेगा बस।
हाँ।
Okay.
So, sir, how do you plead?
तो आप प्ली कैसे करते हैं? आप वो बोलना पड़ेगा जो आपने बोला।
प्ली क्या मतलब?
मतलब उसकी आप क्या अपनी अपनी वो जी मानते तो है तो गलती जो आपने ये बोला है ये वाला।
हाँ।
यस तो आपने वो बोलना है ना जो उसने अपने वकील ने बोला था आपने ये बोलना है लफ्ज।
अच्छा मैं प्ली मानता हूँ।
या उसने अपने वकील ने बोलता है आपने गिल्टी बोलना पड़ेगा।
What is happening?
He was asking what the plea means and I'm telling him that the plea is what the lawyer had told him what he should what the plea was if he agrees with those charges.
Mr. Raja, do you want to accept this deal and plead guilty or not?
आपने ये हाँ करना है या नहीं करना है?
हाँ।
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so how do you plead to the charge of dog at large?
तो आपने जो अपने वकील ने बोला था वो बस कहना है, प्लीड करने के लिए गिल्टी
ठीक।
बोलना पड़ता है ना।
मैं गलती तस्लीम करता हूँ आप, तो वो मैं डॉग को दे दूंगा, किसी को जो फाइन जज साहब बोलेंगे वो मैं दे दूंगा।
He says that he agrees to the charges and that he will give up the dog and pay the fines that he needs to pay.
I need to know whether he pleads guilty, not guilty, or no contest, and he needs to choose one.
आपने इसमें जो बोलना पड़ेगा गिल्टी या ना
Guilty.
गिल्टी या जो बोलना पड़ता है ना, लफ्ज कहना पड़ता है जज के सामने।
Guilty.
He's saying guilty.
Did you repeat everything that I said to him?
Yes. Yeah, I said that you said that he has to pick from guilty, not guilty, or no contest.
Right. And so, sir, at this time you plead guilty, is that correct?
इस वक्त पे आप गिल्टी मान रहे, वो ठीक कह रही है?
हाँ, guilty.
Yes, guilty.
Thank you.
शुक्रिया।
Has anyone promised you anything other than what we put on the record today to get you to plead guilty?
आपने आपके कोई वादा किया है तो कुछ और करने के लिए, आज करने के लिए, जो गिल्टी प्ली करने के लिए?
क्या बोले?
आप किसी से आपका कोई वादा किया है तो आपने ये करना पड़ेगा गिल्टी करने का?
नहीं।
No, Your Honor.
Has anyone threatened you in any way, shape, or form?
कि किसी के आपसे का कोई धमकी की है तो मतलब ये अपने प्ली करने का?
नहीं।
No, Your Honor.
All right, let's turn to the date of offense. On March 22nd, 2025, were you at the area of 1068 Studebaker here in Ypsilanti Township, sir?
वो पूछी तो अब मार्च 22 तारीख से आप उस यप्सिलैंटी टाउनशिप में आप मौजूद थे उस वक्त पे जो उसकी what was the address again? I'm sorry, ma'am.
1068 Studebaker.
1068 Studebaker आप मौजूद थे मार्च 22 तारीख?
जी हाँ।
Yes, Your Honor.
And while you were there, was there a dog of yours that was not under your control?
और जब आप उस वक्त पे मौजूद है उस इलाका में जगह पे तो ऐसा कोई कुत्ता में था जो आपके कंट्रोल में नहीं था?
जी हाँ।
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, I find that there is a factual basis for the plea. It has been willingly and duly made. Are you satisfied, Mr. Burnett?
वो कह रही वो सब पे वो जो है ना वो इसका जो प्ली आपकी सेटिस्फाई है और वो सरकारी वकील से पूछ रही वो भी ठीक है इसके साथ?
Yes, Your Honor.
उसने बस हाँ बोला था।
Defense is also satisfied.
और आपका वकील भी सेटिस्फाइड है इस मामले में? Okay.
You're proceeding to immediate sentencing. Do you have anything you want to say on behalf of your client?
वो पूछ कह रही तो अपनी वो जुर्माना बताएगी तो अपनी वकील से पूछ रही तो उसके कोई कुछ बारह कहना चाह रही है आपके बारे में?
Your Honor, just whatever leniency the court would offer in fines and costs, I would ask for that. Mr. Raja actually himself asked for the order for no animals. I think he realized it was causing a problem for him and other people with the dog getting loose. So he did take accountability and kind of had the foresight to ask for that himself.
वो कह रही है वो जो आपकी खातिर में कोई फाइन या जुर्माना जो है ना वो आपके लिए काम कर ले और आप खुद मानते तो है तो कुत्ता रखने के लिए बड़ा मुश्किल है आपके लिए और आप खुद पूछे थे और खुद मांगे थे तो मुझे कोई ऐसा तरह मुझे मिल जाए नोटिस जी कुत्ते में ना रखने के लिए?
जी हाँ।
Yep, he is.
Anything else, Ms. Mueller?
वो आपसे
No, nothing. I'm sorry. Nothing further. Thank you.
और कोई बात नहीं।
Anything from you, Mr. Burnett?
सरकारी वकील से पूछ रही है उसके बारे में कुछ है?
Hopefully this resolves this issue. It's been rather long standing in the neighborhood.
बस वो कह रहे बस होपफुली जो ये जो मामला में है खत्म हो जाए ये काफी अरसे से ही चल रहा है।
ठीक।
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you would like to say, Mr. Raja?
आपने कुछ बोलना है? जज आपसे पूछ रही है आपने कुछ बोलना है? कुछ कहना है आपने?
जज साहब को ये कहना है कि अगर फाइन करे तो मुझे काफी टाइम से मैं बहुत ब्रोक हो पाऊंगा, मेरी जॉब खत्म हो गई है काफी अरसे से, तो मैं एक जगह कल जॉब करने गया था तो वो बहुत मुश्किल थी, कंप्यूटर की जॉब थी, मैं नहीं कर सका तो मैं जॉब लेस हूँ। तो
He
मेरे
said
साथ
that if there's any way you could maybe prolong the time that he has to pay, because right now he does not have any money and he's still in the search for a job. And he did go for a job the other day for doing something with the computers, but it was kind of more difficult for him, so he couldn't be able to continue with that.
Thank you.
Shukriya.
Mr. Raja, is the sentence of this court that you pay $275 in fines and costs. How much per month can you pay if you want to set up a payment plan?
आपका जुर्माना जो है ना वो $275 का है, ठीक है ना? और वो पूछ रही है आपसे आप कितना आपको महीने के लिए दे सकते हैं इस मतलब पेमेंट प्लान बनाने का, इस हर महीने कितना आप दे सकते हैं?
कम से कम मिनिमम कर दें तो मेरे लिए अच्छा है। मिनिमम जितना मिनिमम कर सकते हैं मेरे लिए अच्छा है।
Whatever the minimum is that you're allowed to give him per month.
I'm sorry, would you repeat for me?
Whatever the minimum you would allow him to pay per month.
$25 per month.
$25 हर महीने के लिए।
चलो ठीक है।
Thank you.
On what day of the month can you pay, sir?
आप महीने में किस तारीख आप दे सकते हैं?
महीने में कोई एक दिन से फर्स्ट मंथ काट लें।
यकम से आप जमा करेंगे?
हाँ जी, यकम से, लेकिन इस यकम को नहीं, नेक्स्ट से स्टार्ट करें।
On the first of the month, but not this first, the first after, if that's okay?
The 1st of November?
November यकम से?
हाँ ठीक है, नवंबर ठीक है।
Yes, Your Honor.
$25 per month, 1st of each month, beginning in November. And I'll see you back here on January 7th, 2026 at 10 a.m. to see if you're making payments, sir.
तो हर महीने के लिए यकम से पूरा करना पड़ेगा $25। शुरू होगा नवंबर यकम से और जनवरी what was the date in January में?
7th.
जनवरी 7 तारीख में दोबारा मौजूद होना है कोर्ट के सामने। वो देखना चाह रही है जो आप अपनी जुर्माना जो है ना पूरा दे रहे टाइम पे।
ठीक।
Yes, Your Honor.
The prosecutors provide the order to the court for him to relinquish the dogs and not have any animals.
और सरकारी वकील जो है ना वो ऑर्डर के लिए वो बनाएगा कोर्ट के लिए, जैसे आप बस जितना आपको जानवर है हम देना पड़ेगा और आप नहीं रख सकते, कोर्ट ऑर्डर आएगा आपके पास।
Understood.
The order should include language that the matter may be reopened to enforce any orders in the future.
I'm sorry, I didn't understand that one, ma'am.
The order should include language that says that the case can be reopened to enforce the order in the future.
और वो ये भी कह रही है तो उसके बाद सरकारी वकील पे ये भी लिख दे इसकी ऑर्डर के जैसे ये दोबारा ये खोल सकता है, जो जरूरत होता है इन्फोर्स करने के लिए, तो आप जानवर नहीं रख सकते, कुत्ता वगैरह नहीं रख सकते।
ठीक।
Yes, okay, Your Honor.
24W002966 is dismissed and closed.
The case जो आपके 12 में जो है ना वो डिसमिस कर लिए जज ने।
ठीक।
Thank you.
Thank you. You're all set. I'll see you back here on January 7th. Thank you, Mr. Shea, for your interpretation today.
Thank you, ma'am.
I'm finished?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. The court will call the case of Ypsilanti Township versus Moesha Harrison, case number 25T00231.
Paul Barnett on behalf of the township.
Ashley Moten on behalf of Ms. Harrison. State your name, ma'am.
Moesha Harrison.
Thank you. We're here for the first pretrial in this case.
Yes, if we may get an adjournment, Ms. Harrison is going to get an assessment done.
No objection.
We'll adjourn this matter to October 29th, 2025 at 9 a.m. Bond will continue.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'll see you then, ma'am, okay?
Thank you.
Welcome. Have a good day. Life. The court will call the matter of Shakira Eubanks, case number 25W000670.
Paul Barnett on behalf of the township.
Ashley Moulton on behalf of Ms. Eubanks. State your name, please.
Shakira Eubanks.
Thank you. Good morning, Ms. Eubanks.
Good morning.
We're here for an adjourned pretrial in this case.
Yes, I do know that this was adjourned before for discovery issues and then plea negotiations. I was just able to talk to Ms. Eubanks today. I think we could do a little bit more with the plea negotiations, so if we can get one last adjournment for this.
No objection to that request.
October 15th, 2025 at 9 a.m. for an adjourned pretrial.
Thank you.
Thank you. We'll see you then, okay? Miss,
What was the date?
it was October 15th at 9 a.m.
October 15th, 9 a.m. Okay.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too.
I will do my best. The court will call a case of Latharisa Vaughn, case number 24T00203.
Paul Barnett on behalf of the township.
Hello, Your Honor. Good morning to you and your staff, everybody. This is Matthew Mansour, Assistant Public Defender. I'm here on behalf of Miss Vaughn, who appears via Zoom. Miss Vaughn, can you please unmute, please? And try to, just like you did earlier.
Yeah.
There we go. Can you say your name?
Latricia Vaughn.
Thank you. All right, we're here for a pretrial and a bond violation. She was arraigned in front of the magistrate for her failure to appear on May 28th and indicated that she was in the hospital and was supposed to provide documentation of such. I don't have that.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I don't have that either. If you could, I can request that today or right now, and I can try to provide it for you. We do have a resolution if that helps the matter. Whatever you want to do.
For Your Honor's information too, the resolution involves admission to a civil infraction.
All right, let's just handle the civil infraction.
So it appears that she has 2 misdemeanor charges. Currently, we're going to amend and add a third count, which would be the civil infraction of having an expired plate. That's a $175 fine, 0 points. She'll admit to that civil infraction. I'll dismiss the 2 pending misdemeanor charges.
Thank you. Ms. Vaughn, are you going to accept responsibility for an expired plate civil infraction on, one moment, let me find the ticket here.
Never sue the other driver after a car accident. There's a better way to get paid away.
On June 9th, 2024, at the vicinity of Ford and Forest here in Ypsilanti Township.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. The fine is $175. Can you pay that today, ma'am?
If I pay it today, it'll be all taken care of.
Yeah, but actually it'll be tomorrow. They got to put it in the system. So once you pay the ticket, it will be closed. Okay.
Okay, the entire thing,
I'm sorry.
the entire thing will be
They're
taken
dismissing,
care of.
they're dismissing counts 1 and 2. The civil infraction, the misdemeanors are being dismissed. So you'll just be dealing with the civil infraction only and the entire thing would be done.
For 175.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am, I will pay it.
All right.
Yeah.
You pay by tomorrow, ma'am. I don't know how you intend to pay, but you can come up to the court and pay. Or you can go online if you have a credit card and pay it tomorrow. Okay.
Okay, and then I'll receive something saying that the matter is all taken care of.
But I'm sorry. No,
And then I'll
no, you don't receive anything. You just pay it and it's taken care of. If you come up here to the court, they'll give you a receipt saying that that you've paid it. But I'm telling you that once it's paid, it's closed.
Okay. And is it okay if you give me till September 31st to do it?
Okay.
Okay.
Pay by September 31st, 2020. Is there a September 31st? To pay by September 30th, ma'am. There's
Okay.
not 31 days.
Okay.
And then what I'll do is I'll put it on October 1st at 10 a.m. If you paid it, it won't be on the docket. So if you pay it, then you'll be all set. You don't pay it, you got to show up here on October 1st and explain why you didn't pay it. Okay?
Okay. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Have a good day. Counts 1 and 2 are dismissed.
Okay.
Thanks, everybody. Miss Vaughn, I'll still give you a call after.
Okay.
Thanks.
So I'm just checking out.
Yes, you are just leaving at this time, ma'am.
Okay. Bye. Thank you.
You're welcome. Ypsilanti Township versus Cynthia Connect Canada, case number 25T00195.
Paul Barnett on behalf of the township.
Matthew Mansour on behalf of Miss Canada. Cynthia, can you please state your name?
Cynthia Canada.
Thank you. All right, we're here today on the first pretrial.
Yes, we are, Your Honor. That's correct. And we have a resolution.
Okay, you may proceed.
Thanks, Your Honor. Miss Canada will be pleading guilty under a 3-month non-reporting probation under a prosecutor's deferred I'll stipulate to whatever restitution Mr. Barnett has.
Yeah, I believe it's $8 in restitution, Your Honor.
Thank you. All right, ma'am, it's my understanding you're going to be pleading guilty as charged to the count of retail fraud. Retail fraud is a misdemeanor. And there is a maximum penalty of 93 days. No, it says 90 days and or $500 fine. Exchange for that plea, the prosecutor will put you on their deferred programming, meaning that if you do what you're supposed to do, then it would not be on your record. You need to pay the restitution, which they're indicating is $8, and not get in any additional trouble. Do you understand that, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
Is that what you want to do?
Yes.
All right. Please raise your right hand to be sworn. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to provide will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. You may lower your hand. All right, I'm going to go over the rights that you have that you're going to be giving up by entering into this plea. Please stop me if you have any questions or if you feel like you need to speak with your attorney again, okay?
Okay.
With the right to have a trial by a jury or a judge, at which time you can call witnesses to speak for you. You can get an order signed by this court to require that those witnesses come to court. You have the right to see, hear, and question any and all witnesses that are called against you. You have the right to be a witness for yourself, or you could choose to remain silent. If you chose to remain silent, the prosecutor could not comment on that. In addition to that, you have the right to be presumed innocent unless proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. Do you understand those rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand you're going to be giving them all up and you're not going to be having a trial of any sort?
Yes, ma'am.
You also understand that there's no automatic right to appeal this decision. So the
Yes.
decision you're making today is in all likelihood going to stick with you.
Yes, ma'am.
And if you were on probation, parole, or bond, when this offense happened on August 21st, 2024, you could be in violation of that probation, parole, or bond. Are you aware of that?
Yes, ma'am.
Were you on probation, parole, or bond on August 21st of 2024?
No, ma'am.
Right. And if you're not a U.S. citizen, you could have immigration consequences. Do you understand that part?
Yes.
To the charge of retail fraud, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Anyone promise you anything other than what we just put on the record to get you to plead guilty?
No, ma'am.
Anyone threaten you in any way, shape, or form?
No, ma'am.
All right, on August 21st, 2025, were you at the vicinity of 215 Ecorse Road here in Ypsilanti?
Yes, ma'am.
And what is located there?
Look at how I just got max strength generic Viagra for only $1 each from Friday Plans. I thought it might be a scam, but I was wrong, and I need to show you why. I was charged $406 for 9 tablets of 100.
I believe it's a gas station convenience store type business.
Sitco, Your Honor.
Sitco, thank you. And did you go into Sitco and take some candy?
Yeah, yes.
All right. And you, it was offered for sale and you did not pay for it, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. I find that there's a factual basis for the plea that's been willingly and knowingly made. Are you satisfied, Mr. Burnett?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
Defense is satisfied, Your Honor. Thanks.
All right. I'll schedule it for sentencing on October 22nd.
October 22nd.
Correct.
Okay.
At 10 o'clock a.m.
Okay.
You need to contact the probation department. Do you have their phone number?
No, I don't. It wasn't ready for the, hang on just a second.
Your Honor, she still would need to contact them even if it's non-reporting, right?
He does.
Okay.
Okay, I'm ready for the numbers. Somebody's giving it to me.
734
734
483
483
73
73
36.
73 36.
Correct.
Okay. I've got one question. I live in Arkansas, so is this going to be, do I have to go in or can I just call them?
No, you can just call them and then they will handle it via Zoom,
Okay.
Teams, or one of these types of electronic methods. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
So please do that and after 9 o'clock tomorrow.
Okay, I will. Thank you so much.
We'll be back here and they'll schedule you for an interview. You have to make and keep that interview, and then I'll see you back here on October
22nd.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Have a good. Get out.
We'll help you get out, Ms. Canada.
I'm trying. Trying.
All right, I think that's everybody that's here so far. Do we have some 9 a.m. no shows?
Yes.
All right, thank you. The court will call the matters of Lorraine Kircher. Case numbers 23T13658 and 23T3659.
Paul Barnett on behalf of the township. Your Honor, I think this was set for a hearing or a review as the court had some concerns about Miss Kircher and maybe if she had passed away prior to this ticket being issued. If I could get an adjournment of this, I'm still, unfortunately, it kind of propped up on me before I was able to look into it.
All right, yes, they're saying she's deceased. All right, I'll reschedule it for October 29th,
Thank you.
10/29/25 at, I'm gonna put this at 10 o'clock a.m. for another review. So we'll call the matters of Shannon Collins, case numbers 22T00033 and 22W00069.
Paul Barnett on behalf of the township.
Sorry, I don't know why that was not unmuting. All right, Matthew Mansour on behalf of Miss Collins, Shannon. Yeah, it's Miss Collins. We called, left a voicemail. No answer, Your Honor. I'm sorry. I don't know. This case is kind of old too, so I don't know where Miss Collins is.
Thank you. Ms. Collins failed to appear back in March of 2022, and apparently she got picked up and the bench warrant was recalled by the magistrate, and she was given a PR bond and she's not here again. Bench warrant to reissue in case number 22T00033 in the amount of 5,000, 10%. Defendant simply failed to appear in the 22W00069.
My little miracle is Beckett. You look great.
Roll call the matters of Devin Hughes, case numbers 25T00153 and 25W0000656.
Paul Barnett on behalf of the township.
And Matthew Mansour on behalf of Mr. Devin Hughes. Your Honor, we have had multiple conversations with Mr. Hughes yesterday. We've sent over documentation to Mr. Barnett. We have a resolution, and Mr. Hughes has given me full authority to enter into this resolution for him on his behalf, if the court would allow it. The reason why he's not here is because he couldn't call off of work and he doesn't want to lose his job. So he apologizes.
What is the resolution?
Your Honor, the resolution would simply be he would admit the civil infraction in case 25W656. I'll dismiss the misdemeanor 25T153.
And what is your position of his lack of appearance here today?
I mean, it's better if he was here, but it's a civil infraction, and I think council has authority, so I won't object to that.
All right, Mr. Mansour, you're indicating you have full authority to accept responsibility on behalf of Mr. Hughes for a civil infraction of expired plate on the date of April 23rd, 2025 at the vicinity of Bridge Road and Textile Road here in Ypsilanti Township?
Yes, Your Honor, that is correct.
I will accept it this time, but I don't believe we should be making a okay, no words related. Oh, yes, that's it. A habit of doing this because I know that private counsel does it, but they're retained, and I don't want, I mean, you can subject yourself to arguments that you really didn't have authority. So I think I'll accept it this time, but I don't want to get in the habit of doing that on PD cases.
I don't either, Your Honor. This is the first time I've done it, and I'm only doing it to just do him a favor because he literally told me he's at work. So, I don't plan to do this after today.
Fine is $175. Do you know when your client can pay it?
Your Honor, if you could give me 1 second, let me double check the notes. Your Honor, if we could do a payment plan for him at $25 a month.
What day of the month?
We could do the first.
Starting in October?
Yes, please.
I'll see him back here on January 7th, 2025 at 10:26 at 10 o'clock a.m. Case number 25T00153 is dismissed.
Thanks, Your Honor.
Roll call the matter of Ypsilanti Township versus Jesus Valdez, 24W00268.
Excuse me, Paul Barnett on behalf of the township.
Good morning, Your Honor. Michael Vincent on behalf of Mr. Valdez. Mr. Valdez, state your name.
Hello, my name is Jesus David Valdez.
Thank you. We're here for a violation of probation today.
Yes, Your Honor.
Apparently, the defendant was arraigned before the magistrate on August 13th regarding the violation of 50,000, 10% bond was set, and he posted the $5,000. The last review we had was on June 4th, 2025, at which time he was missing the proof of the highway safety program. It looks like he has completed that on September the 13th of 2025.
Yes.
However, he tested positive for cocaine on June 26, 2025, which is why the bench warrant was issued on July 3rd for testing positive in violation of the court's orders to not have any drugs or alcohol. Sir, you're entitled to have a hearing as to whether or not you violated the terms of your probation. What would your client like to do, Mr. Vincent?
Well, I think we'd like to plead guilty for the violation with an explanation and address at least some of the recommendation.
All right.
Mr. Valdez works at Michigan Rental.
Take the violation first, and then you can make your arguments afterwards. Mr. Valdez, sir, you're waiving your right to have a hearing on the violation. Is that correct?
Yes.
Please raise your right hand to be sworn. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to provide will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, the truth.
All right, sir, you may lower your hand. Is it true that you tested positive for cocaine in this particular case?
Yes.
All right. I find that there's a knowing, willing admission to the violation. Are you satisfied, Mr. Barnett?
Yes, Your Honor, thank you.
Mr. Vincent, are you satisfied?
I was hoping to do the explanation. We would forget about having him plead guilty, so.
That didn't work out.
It didn't work. I tried my best.
We're old, but we're not that old, Mike.
Are you satisfied with the plea, Mr. Vincent?
Yes, I am.
All right. Now we can hear your explanation.
On the time he dropped dirty, June 25th, he broke up with his girlfriend. It's a one-time occurrence with him. I disagree that his substance use goes beyond just alcohol. I totally disagree with that. My experience dealing with people who use cocaine on a regular basis, they use it all the time. It's a very addictive drug. If he did this one time, I think it's a one-time mistake, clearly. He works 5 days a week, 8 or 9 hours a day at Michigan Rental. works out after work, keeping himself in shape. I think it's appropriate that he gets an extended probation, and let's see how he does on that before we do anything else as far as him going to Dawn Farms and all that. Because frankly, I think it's difficult to get in their program. And my understanding, he's only got one dirty drop. That does not indicate a use. It indicates doing something stupid.
Mr. Burnett, any response?
Well, Mr. Vincent might be right. Maybe it's just a one-off, but we don't know, I guess, is the issue. So I don't see the harm in having him do an assessment. The recommendation isn't for treatment, anything particular. Just have them do an assessment and then we'll see. And if it really is, as Mr. Vincent says, then that should show up in this assessment. If not, I mean, if there's a more significant issue, we need to get that under control as soon as we can. So I think this is a reasonable recommendation.
Thank you. I think you're both right. The problem is that if he goes to have that assessment, he's just going to say the same things he's saying now, and they're going to say that he doesn't need additional treatment. So I think we really need to figure out what's going on. So I'm not going to sentence him today. I'm going to continue his bond as it is and bring him back for sentencing on October 29th. Does that work with your calendar?
They're checking. They won't let me schedule anything, Your Honor.
I am fully aware of this.
I was told that's a good date.
So we'll put sentencing over to October 29th, 2025.
And I'm sorry.
At 10 o'clock a.m. and he can continue testing and show me that he doesn't have an issue. That's about a month and a half away. So
now I have one question about the testing. He was testing twice a month, and it says till one time per week. I'm unclear as to what the court wants him to test.
Right now, he's going to continue with the testing that he's doing at this time, which is
twice a month.
Yes.
All right. Thank you. Your Honor, could you hold it? What? Okay.
All right. Any other questions?
Yes, I've been told by people who boss me around that on the 29th, will that be by Zoom?
Yeah.
Yes, it will be by Zoom.
Yes, it is by Zoom. Until like November 17th, we continue to be via Zoom. Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
And good morning, Paul.
Yeah, you too, Mike. Take care.
All right. The court will call the matters of Kiana Patterson. Case numbers 23W002149, 21W001413, 22S00411R, and 22W001999.
Paul Barnett on behalf of the township.
Ashley Moten on behalf of Ms. Patterson. The phone number that we have on file is out of service. I've not been able to reach her to discuss.
22S00411 is here for a contempt hearing. The R ticket. I'm sorry. Thank you. Yes, the only one that's a pretrial is the 23W002149. The rest are contempt hearings.
It sounds like a rather old case, so I'm guessing she's had some issues with appearing in the past. It looks like other matters are set for contempt today and she's not here, so I'm going to ask for a bench warrant.
Yes, last time she was here on July the 23rd, but she was told that there would be no more adjournments. She kept adjourning this matter out and she is still suspended, so she hasn't cleared her license. So bench warrant to issue 5,000, 10%. And the other matters, and that's in the pretrial matter, and the other matters, bench warrants will issue as well because they're scheduled for contempt. I will do each of those. Hold on. Actually did, one second. Looks like somebody have paid me. Nope. Bench warrant to issue in each of those for 2,000, 10%. We don't have anything else that's ready to go right now. We're gonna take a brief recess and return in about 5 minutes.
I'm ready.
Thank you.
Never ever sue the driver who crashed into you after a car accident.
All right, the 14th District Court is now back in session. The court will call the matters of David Miller, case numbers 25T11793 and 25T11794.
Paul Barnett on behalf of the township.
Mr. David Miller, please unmute your device and state your name.
Okay, did that do it?
Yes, please state your name.
David Miller.
Thank you. We're here for formal hearings. Have you had a chance to speak with your ordinance officer, Mr. Barnett? Where are we?
Yeah, Your Honor, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but this is Miss Gaston Elam's case, and I think we're going to adjourn the case for 2 weeks so that Mr. Miller can continue to work with Miss Gaston Elam and try to resolve the matter.
Ms. Gaston, is that correct?
That was my understanding.
Thank you. Ms. Gaston Elam, is that correct? All right, she was here. Since she's not answering, I'll just do that. So we'll see you all back on October 8th,
Thank you, Your Honor.
2025 at 10. You're all set, sir. Have a good day.
You also. Thank you.
Ypsilanti Township versus Myra Nell, case number 25T11126.
Paul Barnett on behalf of the township.
Ms. Myra Nell, please unmute your device and state your name.
Myra Nell.
Thank you. We're here for a formal hearing regarding weeds in this particular case.
That's correct, Your Honor. I know Mr. Kelch was not able to make it today, but we're asking to adjourn for a week or so that Ms. Nell and Mr. Kelch can continue to work to try to resolve the issue.
I can adjourn it for 2 to October 8th, 2025 at 10.
That's fine. Ms. Nell, do you have Mr. Kelch's contact number?
I do not. I haven't spoken with Mr. Kelch.
Are you able to access the chat feature? I can put it in there.
Ma'am, if you're on the phone, look for the 3 dots that you see in the corner of your phone.
Yeah.
Hit those and it should have a chat button in there. Should have a chat drop down. It should say chat.
Oh, I'm not seeing it. No.
Did you hit the 3 dots, ma'am?
Yes.
Do you see it in the drop down after you hit the 3 dots? You muted yourself.
Okay, that's unmuted. No, I'm still not seeing the 3 dots. It'd be at the bottom right.
No, at the top, ma'am.
I just see the leave button.
Okay. All right. Do you see any dots at the bottom then?
Yeah, there's 3 dots that you can swipe left and right.
I think you just did you tap on it? You're muted again.
If she has a way to jot it down, we could.
My daughter is being treated for leukemia. It hit me hard. It did.
Please allow the attorneys to state their names, who they represent, and after that, please ensure that your camera is on, and after All right, the 14B District Court is now in session. My name is Erane Washington, and I'm the judge that will be presiding over this session. Please wait until the attorneys have stated their names and who they represent. And then after that, when your case is called, you will unmute your device and state your name turn on your screen. So first, I'll call the case. The attorneys will state their names, who they represent, and then please unmute your device and state your name. Please remain muted until your case is called. All right, the court will call the case of the state of Michigan versus Joel Helm Mormon, case number 20S00617.
Tiffany Woods for the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. May it please this honorable court, David Burgess on behalf of Joel Helm Mormon.
Good morning.
Good morning. My name is Joel Helm Mormon.
Thank you. Good morning. All right, we're here for an arraignment pretrial matter.
Yes, Your Honor. We waive reading stand mute as to the arraignment.
Well, this is an arraignment for failure to, he's been here on a pretrial before. This is an arraignment for failing to appear.
Okay, sorry.
I'm not sure how it even got back in front of me.
I think my office scheduled it, Your Honor.
Yeah. I understand that your office called, but it shouldn't have been scheduled in front of me.
Okay. Sorry, Judge. I wasn't trying to give you more work. I apologize.
All right. So your client failed to appear on July 7th before this court and a bench warrant was issued. Why did he fail to appear?
Your Honor, I'm not sure if he was in the Washington County Jail, and he also was, and I'm not sure if that was the day he was released to inpatient treatment, but he was at one of the two facilities, either Washington County Jail or inpatient at Sacred Heart.
Got out of treatment July 9th.
I'm sorry, what did you say, Mr.?
I was in the treatment program on July 9th.
But he was in the jail before that, Judge. He went straight from jail to treatment.
All right. If he's in treatment, then he needs to tell them that he has court so he can show up. And I'm gonna need proof that he was in treatment.
Okay.
Sacred Heart, I tried to do that for my other cases, but they didn't do court. So I had to have my attorney adjourn my court dates. And this one, I had a public defender when I didn't have any contact with her once the jail sent me to the treatment place.
I'll provide the court the documentation, Your Honor.
Ms. Woods, anything from you on this?
No, Judge.
What are we doing with respect to the pretrial?
Your Honor, I do need to speak with Ms. Woods regarding, and I do need to look at some of the discovery in the case. So if we could adjourn pretrial, that'd be.
I'm going to let you in on a little secret. My husband found this new 87-cent generic.
Judge, I know we were trying to work out a global plea on this, but he failed to appear and a bench warrant was issued on those cases as well. So I think we're back to square one. But that's something I can discuss with defense counsel off the record.
She talked about.
Mr. Helm Mormon, well, I'm sorry. Mr. Burgess, are you available on October 2nd?
Yes, Your Honor.
Pretrial is adjourned to October 2nd, 2025 at 9:00 a.m.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Bond is reinstated with a personal recognizance, all the original conditions. And it looks like there was no testing or anything involved in this particular case.
Your Honor, he's currently on a scram tether, so.
All right, that's probably for a different court, though.
It is. That's true. I just didn't want to be redundant, Your Honor.
I appreciate that. I wasn't adding testing for a failure to stop. I was just saying that there was no testing in this particular case.
Okay. All right,
We're
thank
all
you.
set. We'll see you back here on October 2nd.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Please provide those proofs regarding his treatment.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you. The court will call the case of the state of Michigan versus Rodell Phelan, case number 25-00267.
Tiffany Woods for the people. Good morning, everyone. Allison Muller here on behalf of Mr. Phelan. Mr. Phelan, can you state your name, please?
So you need to unmute your device so we can hear you. Sir, you need to unmute your device. Hit the little microphone button on your device to unmute it. Mr. Phelan, you're still muted, sir. A button is popping up. Hit the button that's popping up so you can unmute your device. I think it's going straight back to. I saw it. Yes, I saw it flicker. We're gonna put you in the waiting room, bring you back, and see if that stops it and allows you to unmute. Okay. All right, try it now. See if it'll allow you to unmute. Someone's saying in the chat that maybe you need to update your app so that it'll allow you to unmute. I'm gonna ask you to sign out and sign back in, sir. We can't hear you. You can keep talking, but we still won't be able to hear you. You're muted. So can you please sign out and sign back in? All right, I'm gonna pass that particular matter. All right, the court will call the case of the state of Michigan versus Clarence Benson, 20S00677.
Tiffany Woods for the people. Allison Muller here on behalf of Clarence Benson. Mr. Benson, can you please state your name?
Clarence Benson.
Thank you. Good morning. We're here today for a pretrial in this case, and was the assessment done?
Yes, Your Honor. The assessment's been completed. We have provided that to Ms. Woods, but we just did. So I understand that Ms. Woods may have not had a chance to review. We are asking for an adjournment to allow that to happen and to consider any offers, but we have provided that assessment. Judge, I did receive that assessment, and the plea offer in this case would be to plead to an added count OWI first offense. Thank you, Ms. Woods. You said OWI first offense. Mr. Benson, is that okay? We're going to adjourn to consider that offer, and I'll discuss that with you, okay?
Yes, that's okay.
Thank you.
Pretrial will be adjourned on October 2nd, 2025. And that'll be at 9:00 a.m.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Your bond is continued. Have a good day, sir.
You too.
Thank you. October 2nd. State of Michigan versus Erane Washington, case number 24S00357.
Tiffany Woods for the people. Allison Muller here on behalf of Ms. Sewell. Ms. Sewell, can you please state your name?
Erane Washington.
Thank you. We're here for a review today regarding restorative justice.
Yes, Your Honor. I did reach out to Ms. Stillwell. I haven't heard an update yet. I don't know if Ms. Woods has one. I do believe we are just waiting for the complaining witness on the case to finish the last portion of
the program or of the process. I believe Ms. Sewell's part of the restorative justice program is finished.
I don't want to live 9 to 5, paycheck to paycheck.
I wish I would have known this 20 years ago.
I don't know what that means. I don't know how that works.
Your Honor, the last update I had from Ms. Stillwell at the last pretrial was that Ms. Sewell had met with her. She had done her portion, and then they meet with the complaining witness. They do an intake with them, and Ms. Stillwell had said they had done the first half of it, but she needed to schedule the second half with Ms. Jones. And I believe once that's complete, they all meet together. So we were just waiting to hear if the complaining witness's second portion was completed, and I don't have an update on that.
We've been doing this since January, and you're telling me that the intake process hasn't been done yet?
Your Honor, that was the update we had at the last pretrial from Ms. Stillwell, and I haven't heard an update from her. If we need to move the case forward, and Ms. Woods, I'm sorry, I was just emailing you this. I meant to prior. I don't know if you'd be willing to let us set for final settlement conference and keep any offers open. If we understand that we might need to move this along, if we have been adjourning for quite some time.
Judge, I haven't received any updates. I can email Carolyn right now. Maybe I can have something from her this morning on this.
Breakout room.
I'm sorry?
Can I see counsel in a breakout room, please?
Yes.
I'm sorry? Yes, please. On a failure to stop at a property damage accident, that is a misdemeanor, and it carries a maximum penalty of 93. Let me one moment. It's a ticket, so there's no formal complaint. It carries a maximum penalty of 90 days and or $100 fine and 6 points on your license, sir.
Okay.
to have a trial by a jury or a judge, at which time you can call witnesses to speak for you. You can get an order signed by this court to require that any witnesses you desire come to court. You have the right to see, hear, and question any and all witnesses that are called against you. You have the right to be a witness for yourself, or you could choose to remain silent. If you chose to remain silent, the prosecutor could not comment on that. In addition to that, you have the right to be presumed innocent unless proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. Do you understand those rights?
Yes.
You understand that you're gonna be giving up? I'm sorry, wrong. We're not there yet. So we're at the pretrial stage, and what would you like to do with respect to the pretrial? Ms.
Your
Foster,
Honor,
it's not
yes.
laughing at me, we could get there.
Your Honor, if we could just have an adjourned pretrial date, just for some time for further negotiations and discussion.
October 2nd or October 9th, which would work best?
October 9th, if that's okay.
October 9th, 2025 at 9:00 a.m. With respect to bond,
Are you researching dental implants?
There's a lot of dental offices that
Your Honor, we would request a PR bond in this matter. Mr. Boss has retained counsel. He's in good communication. He's not a flight risk. He has appeared for his court date, so we would just request a PR bond.
thank you, and he has a beautiful cat, apparently. All right,
I have no objection to the PR bond.
personal recognizance bond, sir. You are to make sure you return to each and every one of your court dates. You must not violate any laws of the state of Michigan or federal, any laws whatsoever. You also need to make sure that you keep in contact with your attorney, okay? And you can't leave the state of Michigan without permission of the court.
Or no.
Right. There's also no alcohol, marijuana, or illegal drugs, but I'm not putting you on any testing at this time, okay?
Okay.
But you could be tested at any point in time, just so you understand that. All right. All right. Anything else today?
Nothing further. Thank you, Your Honor.
See you on October 9th at 9:00 a.m., sir.
Okay. Thank you.
Have a good day.
Bye.
Bye-bye. The state of Michigan versus Yusuf Gaslawi, case number 25S00304.
Tiffany Woods for the people.
Amir Al-Khalidi on behalf of Mr. Ghaslawi. Mr. Ghaslawi, can you please state your name for the record?
Good morning. My name is Yusuf Ghaslawi.
Thank you. Good morning. We're here for an arraignment pretrial today. As far as the arraignment is concerned,
Your Honor, we wish to stay mute and waive reading at this time.
thank you. Having waived formal reading of the complaint, sir, I do have to advise you of the maximum penalties. You're in this case charged with driving, reckless driving. It is a misdemeanor, carries a maximum penalty of 93 days and or $500 fine. In addition to that, it also carries 6 points on your license. Do you understand that, sir? I'm sorry, I need you to answer.
Yes.
All right, thank you. As far as your rights, I'm gonna go over those with you right now. You have a right to have a trial by a judge or a jury, at which time you can call witnesses to speak for you. You get an order signed by this court to require that any witnesses you want come to court. You have the right to be a witness for yourself, or you could choose to remain silent. If you chose to remain silent, the prosecutor could not comment on that. In addition to that, you have the right to be presumed innocent unless proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. Do you understand all those rights, sir?
Yes.
All right. As far as bond,
Judge, we're asking for a personal bond at this time. Mr. Ghazali is not a flight risk. He has well ties to the community. He's retained an attorney, and we've been having an open line of communication, and we've appeared for today's date.
thank you, Ms. Woods.
Judge, we'd have no objection to the PR bond. We would just ask for all standard bond conditions, no firearms, ammo, no drugs, alcohol, marijuana, things of those nature. Thank you.
All right, everything she just said, sir, applies. And in addition to that, you can't leave the state of Michigan without permission of this court. You need to return for each and every one of your court dates, and you cannot violate any laws of the state or federal. Do you understand, sir?
Yes.
All right. As far as the pretrial is concerned, have you had a chance to pretry the case or you need a new date?
We have not had a chance to pre-try the case. I don't know if Ms. Woods is available. We can go in a breakout room or we can get a new date.
Yes, she's not available. All these people are waiting today for her. She's the only prosecutor we have. So, we can do October 2nd or October 9th, which would you prefer?
Let's do the second.
Mhm. October 2nd, 2025 at 9 o'clock a.m.
Okay.
And okay, Mr. Gasol?
We'll get a notice.
Yes, it comes in the mail, but everybody should write it down in case the mail doesn't operate the way it should, which has been more frequent these days than it normally is. So, all right.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too.
But we'll call a case of the state of Michigan versus Holly Connor, case number 25S00248.
Any Woods for the people?
Good morning, Judge. I'm Christopher Sinclair, 80512 Repair with my behalf, Ms. Connor.
Thank you. Good morning, Mr. Sinclair.
Good morning. And Judge, today is the time set for a pretrial, and I believe it's also set for a violation hearing. As far as a violation is concerned, the thing that took place is there was a situation where Ms. Connor needed to pick up a sober link. That was
Sinclair, I'm sorry, that's not, we do it here. So first of all, let me arraign him again. It looks like the most recent report it's fine. I guess it was fine before that. One moment.
Don't sell your house without getting bonus cash. I can buy your house fast and can pay your next month's mortgage or cover your moving costs. My team buys homes exactly as they are. Any condition, any situation, any price range. You don't have to clean, repair, or even empty the place if you don't want to. If this sounds like what you've been looking for, I'd love to give you a no-obligation cash offer. Just tap the button right below this video to get started. All you'll need to do is answer a few simple questions about your property, and we'll send your custom offer within 24 hours. We make the whole process quick, clear, and stress-free. No realtor fees, no commissions, and no hidden costs. Don't wait on this. Hit the button below. Tell us a little about your home and find out what your offer looks like today. Never sue the other driver after a car accident. There's a better way to get paid a way bigger check without having to go to court or pay expensive upfront legal fees. Listen, if you've been in a car accident in the past year, even as a passenger, you could be owed a significant cash payout. While most victims are struggling with insurance companies and lawyers, others are receiving 6- and 7-figure payouts without ever stepping foot in a courtroom. Here's how to never have to worry about money after a car accident. It's called the 2025 Compensation Program, and we recently launched it across a couple more states to help victims get the maximum amount they're owed without the usual hassles of dealing with insurance directly, going to court, or paying expensive upfront legal fees. And right now, we're looking for 10 more car accident victims who want to try this program for free and get paid maximum accident compensation. No more money problems, no more stress. Take Josh's
All right, so this occurred from the July 21st report. Apparently, he was referred over to the community corrections to be placed on a SoberLink device. Well, that's the first problem. Ma'am, can you state your name?
Holly Connor.
Thank you, ma'am. All right, now that has occurred. And so Ms. Connor was referred over to community corrections. September 17th. And she did not go to community corrections according to them. And that was the violation in terms of what we had understood. She was arraigned in front of the magistrate on that on August 6th. And you were present with her at that time, so the magistrate allowed her to go and pick up the SoberLink device. And then she picked it up, I guess, on August 8th, and she began testing like she was supposed to. So then it became a bond violation, which is what we're here in front of me about. So she has a right to have a hearing on whether she violated her bond initially or not. And she has a bond violation hearing, or if she admits to it and is found guilty, she could have the bond revoked. But at this point in time, it appears that it has been resolved. So unless Ms. Woods has some objection, I don't intend to revoke the bond, but we do need to know whether she wants to have a hearing or not.
Judge, it's my understanding that we had already addressed the issue
You
in front of the
haven't-
magistrate.
You have not. That's why I just went through everything that I just went through. She needs to either admit to the violation or not.
So the rest of my statement was, because we kind of already had a hearing on it, so are we having a second hearing on it?
Did not have a hearing. The judge is the only person that determines whether or not she's violated a bond, and I want to know whether she wants to have a hearing or not have a hearing.
Okay, well, that's not what happened. Ms. Connor, would you like to go through what we went through with the magistrate again, or would you like to
I see
admit
counsel
that
in the
there?
breakout room.
Who's coming in the driveway?
Yes, sir.
I'm good.
All right, we're here today for a pretrial in this matter.
Yes, Mr. Hayes will be accepting the offer for dismissal of count 1 and accepting the offer for no operators on person.
That is correct, Judge.
So, sir, it's my understanding you're gonna be pleading guilty to an added count 2. But that is what he's charged with, isn't it? Operating without license? No ops on person, the same thing.
Yes, Judge.
So he's just pleading guilty as charged?
Yes, that would be, he doesn't have a valid license, so that would be what he would plead to.
Mhm. So does your client understand that part, Ms. Moulton?
Yes, we did explain that to him. I'm sorry, I was looking at the old notes. One moment. Yes, that is correct. My apology, I stated it wrong, the original charge wrong.
Okay, that's okay. All right, so you're gonna be pleading guilty as charged to no operator's license on person. No operator's license on person is a misdemeanor, and it carries a maximum penalty of up to 90 days and or $100 fine, but it has 0 points. Do you understand that part, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and that's what you want to do?
Yes, ma'am.
Please raise your right hand to be sworn. Do you swear or other rights, sir?
No, that's my bad.
Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to provide will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? So help you God.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. You may lower your hand. All right, you have the right to have a trial by a judge or a jury in this case, at which time you can call witnesses to speak for you. You can get an order signed by this court to require that those witnesses come to court. You have the right to see, hear, and question any and all witnesses that are called against you. You have the right to be a witness for yourself, or you could choose to remain silent. If you chose to remain silent, then the prosecutor could not comment on that. In addition to that, you have the right to be presumed innocent unless proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. Do you understand those rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand you're going to be giving up all those rights by entering into this plea, and you're not going to be having a trial of any sort?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you also understand that there's no automatic right to appeal this decision? So the decision you're making today, in all likelihood, is going to stick with you.
Yes, ma'am.
And if you were on probation, parole, or bond when this happened on May 24th, 2025, then you could be in violation of that probation, parole, or bond. Do you understand that part?
Yes, ma'am.
And if you're not a US citizen, were you on any of those on May 24th?
No.
All right. And if you're not a US citizen, you could have immigration consequences. Do you understand that part?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. To the charge of operating without a license, also known as no operator's license on person, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Has anyone promised you anything other than what we just placed on the record to get you to plead guilty?
No, ma'am.
Anyone threatening you in any way, shape, or form?
No, ma'am.
All right. So on or about May 24th, 2025, were you at the vicinity of Rawsonville and Augusta Woods here in Ypsilanti Township?
Yes, ma'am.
And while you were present at that particular address, were you operating a motor vehicle?
Yes, ma'am.
And you didn't have a license on your person, a valid license at the time?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. I find that there's a knowing and willing plea to the charge. Are you satisfied?
Yes,
Ms.
Judge.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Are we going to immediate sentencing today?
I would have no objection to that, Judge.
Are you all right with that, Mr. Hayes?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
Yes, please, thank you.
Anything you want to say on behalf of your client?
No.
All right.
Nothing from the people, Judge. I'd leave it to the court's discretion.
All right, Mr. Hayes, anything you want to say before I sentence you, sir?
No, ma'am.
All right. Fines and court costs in this particular case in the amount of $325. Can you pay that today?
I get paid bi-weekly, so it would be like 2 weeks.
All right. We'll put this on for October 30th, 2025, and that'll be at 10 o'clock a.m. for payment plan review at that time. If you paid it, then you don't have to be here, okay, sir?
Okay, thank you.
All right, you're welcome. Take care.
You too.
All right, the court will call the case of the state of Michigan versus Lindsay Dineski, case number 24S00096.
Tiffany Woods for the people.
Allison Muller here on behalf of Lindsay Duneski. Ms. Duneski, can you state your name, please?
Yes, sorry, I was just trying to unmute. Lindsay Dineski.
Thank you. All right, we're here for a pretrial today, and are you in possession of all of the documents that your client has filed?
I am, Your Honor.
Okay, can we see counsel in the breakout room? You don't need to place your.
Look at how I just got max strength generic Viagra for only $1 each.
So we had a brief discussion regarding all of the filings that were filed, although the defendant has an attorney in this particular case. So at this point in time, we need to make a record of what's going on in this matter, and we can go from there. Ms. Moeller, it looks like your client submitted 4 different filings. First of all, the court has no requirement because we're not a email e-filing court to accept emailed pleadings. We did do so. Your client was advised that there is a page limit to how much we'll accept for any one hearing. So that happened, and you should be aware that that did happen as well, and that she will need to follow any filing requirements in the future. And I believe that she represented to staff that she had filed those with the prosecutor's office Ms. Woods is indicating she did not receive them. I don't know whether they were filed with the prosecutor's office or not. Having said that, do you have a copy of the filings that your client filed with the court?
I do, Your Honor. I received those filings were sent to the court, and just now realizing they were not sent to prosecution, I have forwarded those to Ms. Woods.
Thank you.
I sent them to the other prosecutor. I apologize. Her name was Ellie, I think, because that was the one who, it said she was the prosecutor for the county. So I just probably sent it to the wrong prosecutor.
So it is a he. That is
He,
the
okay.
chief prosecutor, Ellie Savitt, and they probably did not get sent to the proper place because of the way you filed them.
I filed them the way I was instructed to file them. I called and asked for instructions and I did what I was told. So I was told that the filing requirements were to email them, and that's what I did. So, and then I was notified after the fact that there was a limit. They made an exception because they didn't notify me. And then I told them I emailed the prosecutor, verified the email. And so as far as I know, the chief prosecutor got them. I just didn't know that I was supposed to send them to the other prosecutor too. I thought, notice to agent is notice to principal. So I thought if I sent them to the main prosecutor, any of the assistant prosecutors would get them. Because I didn't know which one would be on the case today.
Ms. Woods?
Yes, Judge. I mean, I'm just opening up one of the files now. I mean, I would need time to review all of this. I would not be able to. Yeah, I would need time to review all of these, Judge.
Thank you. All right, so first of all, Ms. Janeski has counsel, so whether or not she should or has the ability to file filings in the first place is something I'm still mulling over because she has counsel. So any pleadings should come through her counsel. And
yeah, they refused to file it. So,
ma'am, I didn't say.
oh, I'm sorry. I apologize.
And then, secondly, these are not proper pleadings. They're not filed in the proper format. They're not filed with the proper spacing. They're not filed according to any of the court rules. So that's
They don't have to be though.
Ma'am,
which I put
they
on
do.
there.
Ma'am, if you speak up one more time, you're going to be held in contempt of court.
But I thought this was my hearing. I should be able to speak on my own behalf.
You're not able to speak on your own behalf unless you don't have counsel, and you need to stop talking. One more talking, it's going to find you in contempt of court, and I'm going to give you 15 days. So please stop talking. Ms. Woods is indicating that she needs time to look at those pleadings and to be able to respond. Ms. Moeller, what is your position? I haven't heard anything from you today because she actually has.
Thank you, Your Honor. Ms. Janeski and I did, prior to the last pretrial, discuss. I didn't know exactly what she was going to be filing, but I did understand the basis of her legal argument. Her and I had a conversation where I didn't agree with the grounds for filing. It is correct that I said I would not be filing this on her behalf because I found the legal argument not to be correct. At this hearing, then Ms. Janeski did file these motions, and so I would discuss it further with my management, but I would not be proceeding with these arguments at a hearing if the court were to set it for that. I understand Ms. Janeski does want to proceed with these arguments, and I believe that she's requesting to represent herself if this court sets this for a motion hearing.
Now, Ms. Janeski, are you requesting to represent yourself?
Well, I'm asserting my right to represent myself. I'm not requesting.
All right, then if you're not requesting to represent yourself, then what's going to happen is you're going to continue to have counsel.
Well, I'm asserting my right, which is much stronger than requesting. I shouldn't have to request something that I have a right to. It just should be automatic, right?
All right.
Like the Sixth Amendment
and the
Concord.
It is, ma'am.
Yes.
It is not automatic. So first,
I mean, the Sixth Amendment says, right?
Talking.
Well, you asked me a question. I'm answering under
No,
the Sixth
I heard
Amendment.
you. No, stop talking. So look, this is the way it's going to work. I'm going to give you what your rights are. And then if you make a choice to represent yourself, you can, after I've finished giving you those rights. Do you understand that part?
I comprehend it.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So, first of all, what you're charged with is police officer assaulting, resisting, obstructing. It's an attempt. It has a maximum penalty of up to 1 year in the Washtenaw County Jail. Do you understand that part?
I comprehend that that's what you're charging with. I don't understand it because it's false.
Okay. Do you understand that that is what the maximum penalty is?
I do, which is why this is unconstitutional, because I was the victim in the case and
All
falsely
right, I
arrested.
think what I'm going to do is refer her to make sure she's competent. Because at this point in time, if she can't understand and she wants to use a different word, then I guess what I need to do is figure out what.
Comprehend means that I know
Yeah.
what it means. Okay. Understand means that I'm understanding the court, and I am not understanding the court because I'm challenging jurisdiction. I don't need a competency evaluation. I see a psychiatrist every month because I have ADD. So if you would like me to present to you that I'm mentally fit, that's fine. But for you to say that I have to have a competency evaluation with no cause because I'm asserting my
There's
rights, that's a
plenty of-
violation of Scherer
there-
versus Cullen. All I'm doing is
Okay.
asserting my right to
Alright.
represent myself.
Please refer for competency. We'll prepare an order so she can be evaluated so we can
Well, I
determine.
object to that. I object
You
to
can
the
object
competency
whatever you
evaluation.
want to object to, but if you don't participate, then I'll put you in custody until we get an exam done. Do you
But why?
understand?
But you have to say that there has to be a reason. There has to be a cause for it, and I have a right to know why you are forcing me to do something that I don't want to do when I thought I had a presumption of innocence. I thought I'm supposed to
Well, I'm
not have my
referring
right.
for competency. You need to stop talking. And if you don't participate, I'm gonna put you in custody, and I already placed on the record why.
Okay, and also, isn't the officer supposed to be here today to testify? And if
No,
he's not,
that is not
well,
how that works. See, you don't
I
know
thought-
anything about this, and that's why you shouldn't be representing yourself. But
I
you
do. The
understand
preliminary
you
exam
can
was
only
supposed to have
comprehend it.
witnesses.
This is not a preliminary examination, ma'am.
Oh, I thought that's what that was. I was just under the impression it was a
Refer for
preliminary.
competency, and I'm gonna schedule this for a hearing on November 20th in person, so we can have these conversations in person and see if they go any
Well, I
different.
don't have any way to get there. I live very far away from where this is
Then
now.
I think when you get picked up and you're required to come here by police, then you'll have a way to
But
get here.
why would that be necessary? All I'm asking, I'm challenging jurisdiction, which I'm allowed to do without being retaliated against. You're retaliating against me because I'm challenging the jurisdiction of the court. And
That
that's
is
a
not what's
violation of
going
my
on.
rights.
Okay, Ms. Doneski, you either need to be here, you need to participate in the competency, and you need to be here on November 20th, or you will
Well,
be
I'm going to be
arrested.
filing with the Court of Appeals on this
Go ahead,
and the
ma'am.
Court of Claims because this
Thank
is not
you.
okay.
All right.
Howdy, y'all. If you live in an Alabama zip code and got 0 DUIs in
Bond is continued for now. Once you get the notice of your actual interview from the forensic department, if you don't participate, I'll issue a bench warrant.
Okay, well,
I'm
like I
done.
said, I'm going to be objecting to.
All right. The court will call the case of the state of Michigan versus Darius Marks, 25S4531665.
Tiffany Woods for the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. Good morning, everybody. This is Matthew Mansour, Assistant Public Defender, on behalf of Mr. Darius Marks, who appears today via Zoom. Darius, can you please unmute and state your name?
Darius Marks.
Thank you. Mr. Marks is here for a pretrial today?
That is correct, Your Honor, and we have a resolution. Whenever you're ready, I can place it on the record.
Thank you. I am ready.
All right, Your Honor. So we have an agreement. He's going to be pleading guilty as charged with immediate sentencing.
All right. Mr. Marks, it's my understanding you're going to be pleading guilty as charged to driving with open and toxic in a motor vehicle. That is a misdemeanor. And
Yeah.
it carries a maximum penalty of 90 days and or $100 fine plus court costs.
Yes, that's passenger, right?
passenger though, not driving.
It doesn't, yep, it does say passenger on the ticket, but it doesn't change the way that works. Okay,
Okay.
all right. Do you, and that's what you want to do?
Yes, ma'am.
Please raise your right hand to be sworn. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to provide will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Thank you. You may lower your hand. I'm going to go over some rights that you have that you're going to be giving up by entering into this plea. Please stop me if you have any questions or if you feel like you need to speak with your attorney again, okay?
Okay.
You have the right to have a trial by a jury or a judge, at which time you can call witnesses to speak for you. You can get an order signed by this court to require that those witnesses come to court. You have the right to see, hear, and question any and all witnesses that are called against you, and you have the right to be a witness for yourself, or you could choose to remain silent. If you chose to remain silent, the prosecutor could not comment on that. And you have the right to be presumed innocent unless proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. Do you understand those rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand you're going to be giving up all those rights?
Yes, ma'am.
You're not going to be having a trial of any sort?
No, ma'am.
Do you also understand that if you were on probation, parole, or bond, that you could be in violation of that probation, parole, or bond?
Yes.
So that would have been on May 24th, 2025. Were you on one of those?
No, ma'am.
All right. And if you're not a U.S. citizen, you can't have immigration consequences. Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, I am.
I'm sorry, didn't mean to ask that anyway. I apologize. And then finally, sir, to the charge of open intoxicant a motor vehicle, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Anyone promise you anything else other than what we just placed on the record that you're gonna ask for immediate sentencing today?
No, ma'am.
Did anyone threaten you in any way, shape, or form?
No, ma'am.
All right. On or about May 24th, 2025, were you in a passenger in a motor vehicle with apparently open intoxicants in the vehicle?
Yes.
What did you have, sir?
I had a half a beer,
Okay.
and a closed beer.
All right. I find that there's a knowing and willing plea to the charge. Are you satisfied, Ms. Woods?
Yes, Judge.
Defense is satisfied, Your Honor. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you. Anything you want to say on behalf of your client?
Your Honor, I just want to wish him the best of luck. I had a good rapport with Mr. Marks. I hope for the best. I know this is something we're going to learn from and get better from, and I hope he becomes successful in the future, and all the best.
Thank you. Anything from you, Ms. Woods?
Nothing from the people do.
All right. Mr. Marks, anything from you?
Oh yeah, just what he said. Just learn from my mistakes here. And I was wondering, so that's points on my record, right? On my driver's license, or
Let me see. Open intox. Yes, there are 2 points for that.
2 points. Okay. All right, for sure. That's the only question I had.
All right. And then the fines and costs for that is $175. Can you pay that today?
Yes.
All right. Then I'll schedule it for October 2nd. As long as it's paid before then, it'll be off the docket, okay?
Okay.
That'll be October 2nd at 10:00 a.m. Have a great day, sir. Take care of yourself.
Thank you, you as well.
You're welcome. Mr. Sinclair back. The court will recall the case of the state of Michigan versus Holly Connor. Case number 25S00248.
Tiffany Woods for the people.
Watch how this simple fix changed how people stop.
All right, Mr. Sinclair, I called your case, but apparently you were still in the breakout room. If you could place your appearance on the record.
Christopher Sinclair, 80512, appearing on behalf of Ms. Holly Connor.
Thank you. All right, did you have an opportunity to speak with your client about what she wants to do with respect to this particular bond violation?
I did.
And where are we, please, Mr. Sinclair?
She wants to guilty with the explanation.
All right, thank you. All right, Ms. Connor, please raise your right hand to be sworn. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to provide will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Thank you. All right, Ms. Connor, it's my understanding you're going to acknowledge that you didn't pick up the sober link, is that correct?
Correct.
All right. I find that there's a knowing willing admission to the violation. Are you satisfied, Madam Prosecutor?
Yes, Judge.
Mr. Sinclair?
So as it relates to the explanation piece, there was
No, I'm sorry. Are you satisfied that she's made out the plea, sir?
yeah, she said she did it.
Okay, thank you. With respect to the explanation, you may proceed.
Yeah, so there's a breakdown in communication between the prior attorney and Ms. Connor. She wasn't given clear instructions on how to the process of going about getting the sober link. She's a resident of Ohio, and there was an issue with the communication, one, then the timing, number two. So we went before the magistrate on this matter at least twice. I'm going to explain the circumstances of this matter, and we had to get the warrant set aside. Ms. Connor was given additional time to pick up the sober link. And within the time frame that she was allotted by the magistrate, she did pick up the sober link. And it's my understanding there haven't been any violations related to any type of alcohol or drug use since she picked up the sober link.
Thank you. That is correct. She did go before the magistrate, was given time, and she hasn't had any additional violations. With respect to the pretrial.
The matter was initially, in my understanding, this matter was initially scheduled to be in person. So it was my hope to be able to speak with the prosecutor today about what we need to do moving forward. But we're on Zoom, and I won't have that opportunity today. So I asked for an additional pretrial in order to have those conversations with the prosecutor, and I'd like to address bond when the court is ready.
Thank you. You may proceed with the bond.
Yes, ma'am. So Ms. Connor, she's currently being required to drug test. In this case, does not have any type of implication or is not charged as a drug matter. So I'm asking for it to remove that. It is charged as OWI, but as I stated previously, there hasn't been any type of violation of the requirement that she not drink. So I'm asking the court to remove the sober link requirement, and maybe, and if the court wants to provide, another form of testing or checking in, that the court use that. Such as like random testing upon notice from the pretrial services. Also, because Ms. Connor is a resident of Ohio, the different testing requirements do create issues getting to testing sites. Then she does work her job 6 a.m. to 4 p.m. and that also creates additional issues with the current testing requirements. So I'm asking the court to use its discretion in eliminating those two pieces of the bond requirements.
Thank you, Ms.
Judge, I would leave the drug testing up to the discretion of the court in regards to SoberLink. I would be against that request, Judge. She has a prior OWI from July of 2024 from 19th District Court. So this is her second OWI offense. She had a BAC in this case of 0.154. She was passed out behind the wheel of the stoplight. The vehicle was in gear and stationary, and law enforcement officers had to go and wake her up. So I believe that the SoberLink is necessary. I believe that defendant does work in Ohio during the week, and then she comes home to Michigan during the weekends, which is what she had mentioned at a hearing on July 17th. So I would ask the SoberLink to stay in place. Thank you, Judge.
And just one word, Judge. Of course, those are allegations at this point because every person is innocent to prove otherwise. It's my understanding. Ms. Connor can correct me if I'm wrong. She actually is a resident of Ohio, lives and works at Ohio. Kind of the spirit or the gist of my request is that there are other options available to monitor whether someone is drinking or not. And I'm just asking the court to employ another avenue of kind of spot checking for compliance. such as just random testing as required by like a field agent or pretrial services agent. Some other, excuse me, some other means of testing that's not sober linked.
Thank you. The drug testing is removed. If there's no drug allegation that's correct, Ms. Woods, correct?
That is correct, Judge.
The drug testing is removed.
If you don't believe creating SOPs can take seconds instead of hours, you haven't tried.
Thank you.
And Sober Link will continue. As far as the pretrial is concerned, do you want like October 2nd or October 9th, Mr. Sinclair?
Stop, Your Honor.
One moment, please, Mr. Sinclair. The recording, stop recording.
Testing. I apologize, Your Honor. We're back up and running on the record.
All right, we're back on the record, Mr. Sinclair. Do either of those dates work for you?
The second is fine.
All right. October 2nd, 2025 at 9 a.m. It will still be on Zoom, Mr. Sinclair.
Thank you.
Mr. Sinclair, I would be asking the defendant to get a assessment done, a substance abuse assessment. So if you can have her work on that and then just have it sent over to me for my review. Thank you.
Bond is otherwise continued, Mr. Sinclair, with those exceptions that I just made.
Thank you.
All right, have a good day. The court will call the case of the state of Michigan versus William Vinson, case number 25S00180.
Tiffany Woods for the people.
Ashley Moulton on behalf of Mr. Vinson. State your name, sir. William Vinson, if you can turn your camera on, unmute and state your name.
Is he here?
He is here, Your Honor.
Hello.
Mr. William Vinson, please turn on your camera and then state your name.
I'm trying to let's see. How do I turn on this camera? Oh, there it is. Can you see me?
Yes, sir. Please state your name for me.
William Benson.
Thank you. We're here for, well, it looks like a pretrial, and it appears that Mr. Vinson pick up his sober link.
Yes.
Yes, I
Okay. All right. So then we're just here for a pretrial.
Yes, and I reached out to Attorney Woods regarding a possible resolution, and she needed more information about the sober link before extending an offer, so we would ask for an adjournment.
October 2nd work?
Yes, thank you.
October 2nd, 2025 at 9 a.m. for an adjourned pretrial. Your bond is continued, sir. I'll see you back on that date, okay?
yes. Is it possible I could talk to my attorney, Your Honor?
Sure. Is Rodell Phelan your case, Ms. Moulton?
No.
All right, then you can talk to her right now, Mr. Vinson. The court will recall the case of the state of Michigan versus Rodell Phelan, case number 25F00267.
Tiffany Woods for the people.
Allison Mueller here on behalf of Rodell Phelan. Mr. Phelan, can you unmute and please state your name?
The button is on the screen. Click the button that's on the screen. All right, Mr. Phelan may need just to call in. I'm gonna pass that again.
I'll try to get a hold of him.
All right, thank you. All right, the court will call the case of the state of Michigan versus Peter Galanti, case number 25S453590 A and B.
Tiffany Woods for the people.
And Matthew Mansour on behalf of Mr. Galanti. Peter, can you please unmute and state your name?
Thank you, Mr. Galanti. Can you turn on your camera, please? I believe Mr. Galanti is the person who was waving something around for a very long time. I'm not sure what that was. Oh, your device was overheating. That makes sense now, because I was really curious and distracted by whatever you were doing.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know you could see me. I'm sorry.
I could.
Oh, boy.
So if you saw me staring somewhere that didn't appear, we can't tell where I'm looking at, but I was staring at you because I'm like, what is happening? All right.
My little miracle is Beckett. You look great.
We're here today on 2 pre-trials.
We are, Your Honor. Ms. Moten is working very hard to try to get a nice resolution for Mr. Galanti. She needs a little bit more time. If we could request an adjournment, please.
All right, October 2nd or 9th?
Your discretion, Your Honor. Either is fine with me.
You have a choice, Mr. Preference, Mr. Galanti.
I would prefer the 9th, but I can make either one work.
All right, pre-trials adjourned to October 9th, 2025 at 9:00 a.m. Your bond is continued, sir, and you look very nice. I did notice that part too. Have a good day.
Yeah, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Do I speak with my attorney to get the particulars on everything? Because I'm doing this. I've never done this before.
Yeah, Mr. Galanti, if you want, I can have your attorney give you a call right when this docket's done, and you guys can go over everything.
That'd be great. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thanks.
Thank you. Have a good day.
We're all set. Thank you.
You are all set. Yes.
All right.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right, the court will call the matters of Kaja Kaba, case numbers 25S00291, 24S00314. And those are the two.
Tiffany Woods for the people.
And Matthew Mansour on behalf of Miss Kaba, who appears today via Zoom. Miss Kaba, can you please state your name?
Khadijah Kaba.
We're here today for a violation of probation and pre-trial and also a bond violation.
Yeah, Your Honor, that's what it appears we're here for. Could you start with the violations? Please.
Let me find the violation report dated September 3rd. It's from a community corrections violation on that particular day.
Yep. 497 0.
Do you have one for the 12th too, Your Honor? September 12th?
Yes, we do. So the bond violation initially was issued on September 3rd, and can you let Flint know that we can barely hear and see, because we were told to let them know when we're having these problems in the jail. Yeah, Flint. Yeah. So on July 8th, a referral was made. Ms. Kaba had missed July 29th. She tested positive for THC on July 30th, and she missed July 31st, August 11th, and August 28th for testing. And that was when it was initially entered. Right, and then the new one just updates that she was in the county jail, so her GPS tether was removed. So that's why she was violated, because she was not testing. Ms. Kaba already was on probation with this court. She was released on a tether and given a no-go to and testing orders, and she was just simply not testing.
Understood,
So
Your Honor.
you have a right to have a hearing, the violation of your bond conditions. Can you take it off?
Come down to it all with your tools in hand, making magic flow. Every broken part, you help me grow. You fix it all, fix it all. You fix it all. Daniel, you make it right. Daniel, everything's right. When I'm falling apart, you put me back together. Daniel, you make it better. From the wires tangled up to the broken dreams, you know how to mend all my scattered seams. With your steady hands, you refill my heart. Every piece that's lost gets a brand new start. You fix it all, fix it all. You fix it all. Daniel, you make it right. Daniel, everything's bright. When I'm falling apart, you put me back together. Daniel, you make it better. Fix it, Daniel. Fix it, Daniel. Make it right when the world shuts down, and I can't see clear. You're my solid ground, always drawing near. Never give up on this heart of mine. Put it back together every single time. Fix it all, now I'm standing tall to all you do. From the highest peak, I can see it through. With your care and touch, everything's